Good morning, everybody. Thursday, October 16, 2014, 30 minutes past the hour. Welcome back to Wake Up with Al. We're live at SUNY Oswego.
I'm deeply honored to accept this. I look across at you and I want to make a couple of notices that I've made. First of all, this is a student-run event, which says a lot about the students here. It's been a sheer pleasure for me to be introduced to this community by them, so I congratulate you once again.
How has the digital revolution affected what you do so well on today's show?
Well, I think it's an addendum. It's another channel, if you will, to get to people. Because look, the fact of the matter is, if somebody wants a weather forecast, they can go to an app on their phone. They don't really need to wait to either watch the Weather Channel or what we do on the Today Show. But at the end of the day, I think we stop, or at least what we've tried to do is stop thinking of there's TV and then there's the mobile. It's a screen. It's a different way of watching. And whatever that is, we need to engage those people.
We do a lot of work in the health arena, where we've been doing work with small children in hospitals who trying to understand their illnesses. They're obviously scared of talking to doctors, but they'll talk to the robots, and the robots can explain what's wrong to the child. We do a lot of work in schools, and we've used these robots a lot for children with special needs.
Going to Haiti gave me first-hand experience of understanding health challenges of a country that is not as wealthy and fortunate as America. And for that, I have a deep appreciation for how the slightest care and the slightest concern can help change someone else's life. And I'm really grateful that I had this opportunity. And I'm grateful for my professors and my mentors, family and friends who have told me over and over again that I can change the world if I want to.
Tell us more about the endowment and what it's enabled you to do here at Oswego.
Well, Steve, it enables me to teach, first and foremost. So I teach courses from the Introduction to Finance course up to the Advanced Portfolio Management courses. I get to learn alongside the students. Right now, we're studying the new companies, the new stocks, like Professor Schofield was just kind of referring to, the Facebooks, the social networking stocks. I get to translate complex financial models into assignments the students can do and feel confident of. I'm having a blast.
Yeah, you know, we share a passion for music and a passion for self-expression, and it's not so different than the business school where there's theory and practice aligning and bringing kind of professional experience to our students and also just walking that journey with them. We are performers and scholars, and we understand what they're going through, and particularly in our department, we'll have many one-on-one lessons. And so we get to know our students not just as performers but as people and to understand what's going on with them. So it's just been a thrill to get to work with those students.
We are already extending our clinically rich programs to our childhood and adolescence programs. We are in, as I said, Onondaga, we're in APW, Altmark Parish, Williamstown, but I think we have to understand that our programs cannot exist without our alumni that live in the area, that take our students, that are willing to take our students and mentor them. So we are going to extend these programs. We're already doing that, and we're getting very positive results from this program.
I've said this to Coach Gosick before, and I know he thinks I'm joking, and he's probably going to think I'm joking even more because I'm saying it in front of everybody else here, but it's actually the truth. Every time I go into the office and I leave, I've learned something. Whether that's character development, integrity, the importance of leadership in sort of creating a team, getting a team to buy into a common goal. And it's a lot of fun because I can take these things I learned at the ice rink and I can apply them then in the business world, in the business courses I'm taking. And vice versa, I can take some things that I'm learning in my business courses and I can bring them to the hockey rink. So the real connect between hockey, which is incredibly important, by the way, and the rest of life, which is equally important, and they really blend hand in hand. So it's really fun to come in every day and experience that and see it firsthand.
Well, our first trip that the storm chasing team had was this winter under the OWLS project, which stands for the Ontario Winter Lake Effect System project, funded by the National Science Foundation, and it was pretty cold. We sent out student teams. I was the mobile team coordinator for SUNY Oswego, one of 10 universities involved in the project from all over the country and even in Canada. I was the coordinator that assembled teams, managed equipment, and we actually went right into the middle of lake effect bands with 3 to 6 inch per hour accumulation rates, and we took field measurements. And another really cool thing that I was able to do is I was able to fly through a lake effect band with an aircraft from the University of Wyoming. So I've studied them from the ground and from the sky.
In terms of my purpose, I feel like my purpose now is to help younger people who are in my shoes. Younger people who will look to steal my job as quickly as they can for a quarter of the pay. So I look forward to that challenge.